Hello, my beautiful friends. It's Natalie. This is Natalie Levin Astrology. And today is Sunday, and it's August 4th, August 4th, 2024. And so it's 8424. Oh, I love that. 842024. That's 888. Wait, no. Wait. 8424. Oh, it's 88. Okay. And soon it will be 888. August 8th, 2024. Yeah, that's 888. Wow, that's pretty cool. I've heard other people talking about this and I haven't computed it yet until this moment. Oh man. Okay, so hello everybody. There's my towel and my balloon in the background, and it has been the weekend. I made a video on Friday about the energy of the weekend, and I said there could be some surprises and shocks, and there have been. I know that in the realm, people that I know have had some really big challenges this weekend. Um, this is a really great time to remember that death is nothing at all. Death is not a big deal. Death is perfectly ordinary. Now, I'm saying this, and I will own that let me say, if someone I really loved outrageously powerfully suddenly were to drop dead, I would have, I'm sure I would have some really big feelings about it and, wish it weren't so. And at the same time, when my sister left her body 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I feel like I was able to lean into, okay, she's here, but she's simply not, I can't physically touch her. There is it sounds like a lot of beings are having surprise departures right now. It could be because Uranus has been squaring Venus. I mean, when Uranus is squaring anything, that can bring up a surprise. And also, depending on where it lands for your chart, the surprise as well can be like, oh my gosh, I didn't actually think that was going to happen. So I'm shutting the shade so you can see me a little bit less like blindingly bright. Um, the new moon energy that happened today, early this morning, I for me it felt like I felt really tired and like heavy this morning, and I still did. I feel like the fire moon, it's a Leo is fire energy, and the moon, the fire moon was something that helped me to get out of bed and actually get to yoga practice. And once I was there, everyone in the class was moving very slowly and like not able to really function highly. And then the energy feels very much right now. Also, Mercury is stationing, and all day we have had active geomagnetic storms all day, like really big geomagnetic storms all day. So it can feel like you've been knocked out on your tushy, like you're really pooped. And a headache again, as I said, a headache came on for me. Um, I I took some Tylenol, which I know that is a little bit. I'm sure there are other things I could do. I think I feel like I want to sit with you and perhaps invite you to sit with me in a little bit of a guided meditation right this moment on the day of the new moon. And if that doesn't call you, you don't have to, but you could simply listen. You don't actually have to do it with me. But that felt really helpful for me today. I did a meditation with so many people around the world, and Pam Gregory, who's one of the astrologers I love, invites us all to do this um, every Sunday at 2 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. In England, it's at 7 p.m. There's an invitation to sit and meditate and envision the earth. I'll actually read to you what she writes. It's really beautiful. And I feel very moved by it. And I feel it. I actually do feel this energy when I actually am able to sit at the time that everyone else is meditating. So let me see what she writes about this meditation. I want to read this to you. Hold on. I'm bringing it up. Pam Gregory also writes about all the geomagnetic storms, and there's so many. Okay. Imagine that you are holding hands and connecting with your hearts, with your family of frequency all over the world. Oh, my phone just rang as I said, oh my gosh. Oh, you gave me a heart attack. Okay, that must have been my family of frequency calling. So it's that. It's like, can you set a clear intention that this is for your highest good, the highest good of all, and the highest good of the earth. Imagine that we have peace and abundance everywhere, that nature is shimmering with health and life force. Feel love, joy, gratitude, peace, and compassion. So that is a little snippet of what Pam Gregory says. And I wonder what it would be like for you to sit with me at this time. We have Pluto dancing on the edge of Pluto moving back into Capricorn. We have a lot of information and data coming to us with Jupiter and Mars coming together in a conjunction. It can feel aggressive. So I feel my fantasy is that if we slow down enough to stop and take a breath and allow a pause, and the pause could be here. I'm going to sit for like 3 minutes with Natalie and breathe and maybe allow my mind to, maybe I can envision here, I'll talk you through it. So maybe you sit down here, maybe you're walking, maybe you're washing dishes or doing laundry or, puttering around the house while you're listening. And that's fine. And I'm going to invite you here. We'll do this for about 3 or 4 minutes. I invite you to, whatever you're doing, could you stand up a little or sit or stand up a little more, with more vim and vigor in your spine? Could you sit or stand up with more regalness, like the king or queen that you are? And maybe you can take 5 deep breaths here in through your nose and open your mouth. And again, in through the nose. Open your mouth to exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more like this. Inhaling. Exhaling. And maybe there's 1 more. Breathe in. Open your mouth to exhale. Good. And now allow your breath to breathe you. Let the shoulders move away from the ears, so let them soften down. And can you allow in this idea that you may say this out loud with me, or you might listen and allow your inner world to express it. I command the highest, purest form of my ascension team, my spirit team, my archangels, and my most well-heeled ancestors to be with me right now. And shoo, here they are. They're with us. They're with you. They're with me. No matter what time you're doing this or when you're doing this, they're with you. And because when our spirits are not in our bodies, there's no past, present, or future. It is all happening now. So here you are, surrounded by your spirit team. Perhaps you can invite them to really reassure you and be on the same page as you in your, we could even say in your Akashic records, that your life and my life, you might say it this way, my life, I give thanks that my life is unfurling exactly as it is meant to for the highest, most abundant, most benevolent, and most divine timeline. I give thanks that I am divinely led and divinely protected. Amen. And maybe you're here and you perhaps can envision yourself, your whole body filled with golden white, I'm going to say Christed light, though this has nothing to do with Christianity. Golden white Christed light, so that your whole body is, you can perhaps envision it as a light body, and your light emanates up and down, left and right, front and back. And can you envision your light becoming so strong with this Leo sun energy and the moon in Leo? Even though the moon is in the dark phase, you still have the access to the Leo energy, the energy of 1,000 suns, an infinite number of suns. The sun could contain 1.3 million planet Earths inside it. Envision that amount of light radiating out from you and to the other people who are listening to and doing this practice, no matter when they are doing it, even if they're doing it in, like, if they're watching this video in 100 years, your light still radiates out and touches theirs. And then my light and your light and their light all combine to perhaps begin to envelop the earth, Mother Gaia, in Christed golden white light. Can you picture that? Can you picture the entire earth surrounded by this beautiful golden white light that is happening because you are radiating that out of your being, and other people who are on the same wavelength as you are doing so as well? And perhaps together we surround the beautiful earth in this beautiful, benevolent, soft, warm, love-filled light that comes from each of us. And the intention is to invite the highest frequency, the most love-filled frequency, to surround the earth at this time. So can that come from you? Can that come from me? Can that come from the person across the world doing this practice with you right this moment? When you're in your spirit form, they can feel you in your spirit form. There might be some imagery, other imagery that comes to you as you're doing this meditation. See if you can stay with it for a few more moments, this vision of enveloping the earth through the light that is you and the light that is the beings around you. And maybe even we have some helpers, and the spirit guides and your archangels are here to envelop, bringing in their light, the rainbow, the myriad palette of colors that our little brains can't even imagine, but our spirits know. All of these colors enveloping Mother Earth in the most potent frequency of love, of peace, of abundance. And then you perhaps begin to draw yourself back into your body. So if you feel like you've expanded beyond the physical sensation of your incarnate form, can you maybe even like feel your own body, touch your shoulders, touch your belly, touch your chest, touch your legs, so that you know where your boundaries are, the boundary of you in this lifetime. And you start to draw yourself back into your skin, the largest organ that we have, our epidermis. You draw your spirit back. You bid like a temporary farewell to all the beings with whom you've connected. And now you're back in your body. Can you feel your feet if you're standing or walking, can you feel your feet on the floor? Can you feel your pelvis on the chair? Can you feel your sit bones on the blocks? And maybe you take a big full inhale here. Open your mouth and exhale. And you allow your eyes to open. And check in with yourself, maybe, how am I now? And see what comes up. What does it feel like? What is it like to be in your skin right this moment? I love you. Thank you so much for being with me in this lifetime. It's an honor and a privilege to be with you. And if you were interested in working with me in a container format, I think I have one spot opening up in the next few weeks. And my price is still at $1,111. So if you wanted to get in at that price, now would be the time to contact me. Ooh, that put me into another realm. I feel really nice. Okay, thank you, everyone. I love you.